This is me. I mean, this is probably the highest roll I'll get all night on roll 20.
Going well.
I don't know, you usually roll well with Munchie.
And I rolled a 3, so sorry, a 4, so it wasn't even. God, I suck.
I rolled a 6 for my initiative.
I rolled a 13.
I'd rather roll a 4 for my initiative than a 20 and waste it.
I've had 2 20s already.
Right, are we ready to begin?
Yay!
Can anyone remember
Yes.
where we were last time?
I genuinely
Fungeon.
no, but I know I'm nearly dead.
Fungeon?
That's
On
right.
fire by a mummy.
You all generated a pigeon, a pyramid, then had to deal with the consequences of it. Well, right,
If that all took place inside of a pigeon, that's one really sorry pigeon.
I'll just make a note of that for another
Terry
session.
Pratchett's world.
I'm just going to write down pigeon ? So you generated a pyramid and had to deal with the consequences of that, which turned out to be a rather weird game show. You reached the end, mostly intact, and your prize was a deck of many things, to which you pulled several cards that basically didn't really do a lot, so that kind of didn't give me the plot hook I was after. So you have been unceremoniously shoved out of the pyramid, back to the scene of the initial devastation, and the pyramid starts sinking back into the earth again, causing just as much hassle as it did when it erupted before. What are you going to do?
Goblin's going to hide behind a tree so he can't get blamed for it. Wasn't me.
Ow, stick saw.
Munchie is totally unawares of the pyramid going back into the earth.
Griphook doesn't care that he's gone back into the earth, he's too shattered.
Okay, well, the village inhabitants come out of their ruined village that has been goose mobbed and pyramided, and they're not happy about you being there, so they are going to encourage you on your way, because instead of helping them out, you've kind of semi-hindered them. So while they repair their village, they're going to encourage you to disappear off into the forest.
Can I try and persuade them to not be so angry at us?
Yeah, go on then, roll me a persuasion.
It's like,
We meant well. Wasn't me.
I'm just going to tell them, we helped you with all those geese. All those geese. We helped. We helped defend the village.
And then a lot
That's
of them...
not our fault.
Yeah, well, a lot of them were their own geese that disappeared as well, and once you started setting them free, and then, was it goblins set them on fire? Who set them on fire?
Oh.
Someone set them on
No.
fire.
Yeah, but Griphook doesn't know that.
He does.
He doesn't remember.
So we're going to start heading away
So what's your...
from the townsfolk with pitchforks.
Yeah, so what's your state of mind, and are you heading off in any particular direction or with any purpose in mind?
I'd
State of
say just
mind,
wandering that way. Go on.
State of mind, Munchie's high.
Ovs.
Free. And he's just going to go where it feels natural. So he's not going to go in any particular direction. He's just going to,
Wander off.
just kind of maybe go the way the air smells the freshest. Just wherever it smells nicest.
Well,
I was going, guys, can we just chill for 10 minutes, please? Get in a circle on me. You know,
No.
just hell.
These townfolks not let us chill. They want us gone.
Hey man, I'm happy to chill.
What time of day is it?
it's late afternoon. It's heading towards evening now, so it's starting to get dark.
Okay,
Soon.
Scallywag would suggest, we were all a bit tired and a bit beat up. Maybe we should find somewhere to set up camp away from the village and get some rest
There.
for the evening before we decide where we want to set off for in the morning.
No. There, in that little opening.
Oh,
That's away
actually,
from the village.
Just outside the city wall, the village wall.
so as you're leaving the village, you do happen upon a handy campsite that you found in the forest.
What's the condition of said campsite?
Dibs on this one.
The one covered in blood.
Do you want to do an investigation for me?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Investigation. It's a 15.
Okay, so you can see what you see. Let me just get some.
Are we all investigating this
No, what?
campsite then?
You can all have an investigate round if you want.
Why not?
It's tired and hungry.
Munchie, Goblin, and Scallywag are just. Yeah.
Let's chilling.
With a -3, Goblin still only got one less than Munchie and Skelly.
So, as some of you have been able to tell, this has been a campsite that was used before. It's not necessarily left in the greatest condition. Sticks, you especially can notice it's been beaten up, and there are some interesting looking stains around.
The rest of us are
Wasn't
just
me.
Are there any
true and true
corpses
goblins
or
and
any
don't care.
chests or anything?
So again,
Any corpses or chests or anything?
no.
Just
Loot.
empty.
And with a 25, you can see it's not fresh. It's not fresh. So the fire in this picture looks like it's roaring, but it's not. This is maybe a week old, so it's not like someone's been freshly killed an hour ago.
Does anyone care, or are we just going to sleep?
Goblin is going to pick up some branches and start sweeping the floor around here. Boss said, don't ever sleep in a dirty area. And I'm going to make a makeshift broom and just start sweeping the floor.
Oh, there's an owl hooting.
I've been working on some background atmospherics.
I love it.
Munchie will cast Produce Flames and just light the fire if there's any logs or something that are still burnt out in there, just to get it going.
Yeah, there's some kind of broken crates and bits and stuff left over. The tents are kind of mostly in, not necessarily one piece, but several. Skripuk too close to the smoke.
I want to go hunting for some food.
Okay, are you sure you want to go hunting now for some food? So what's everyone looking like?
Well,
Badly.
I need
Well,
food
we've got-
and something to
We've got rations, haven't we?
sustain me.
Yeah, we all have rations.
I mean, if you want to go hunting now, we can do that.
Yes. Just locally, if there's any animals around the campsite.
There's an owl that's
Or
doing my
berries.
head in.
Any berries in the trees?
Yeah. Whether
So if I-
food is around.
If I
Flavour
hear
up
you,
our rice and beans.
if I hear you guys saying about looking for something like that, then Munchie will cast Goodberry. And guys, I've got these berries, and maybe one of these will fill you up. They always fill me up when I've got the munchies. And hand them out to everyone, and it's enough to fill you up completely. And also give you 1 HP back.
Whoop, 1 HP.
Yeah, he Sticks has got 2.
So's good.
But it will nourish
Goblin's all right
everybody.
for a berry, thank you.
Thank you, Munchie.
No, it'll fill you. It'll fill you up, man. I mean, you won't need to eat anything else tonight. I mean, if you don't want to eat one of my berries, I mean, I have some
I'd rather
mushrooms.
have a mushroom.
No,
mushroom,
I'll stick with
please.
the berry, thank you though. Those mushrooms messed me up last time. They're not. Oh.
Is anyone else just having the berries? Any mushrooms?
I'm having a mushroom, please.
I'll have a mushroom if they're getting offered.
Right, okay. So, Sticks
Fuck
first.
it, why not? Fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
Good luck, everyone.
Scally-
Okay, now let's all sit round the fire and
Scallywag
have mushrooms.
doesn't want a mushroom, but Graham kind of does.
Yeah.
Come sit round the fire.
Go on, everyone. Everyone, come sit round the fire.
Sing Kumbaya.
No, I want to eat my mushroom away from everybody else because I don't want to get fireballed if somebody gets the best one.
So first, Sticks. You wanted a mushroom?
Yeah, is it a D?
Hang
Is
on.
it 100 or 20?
No. I've got a macro. I've got a table. I've already pre-populated, so I haven't been able to get the button to show for everybody else in the same way. So I'm going to press the button.
Press the button.
Okay.
Teal.
Okay.
Who's this one for?
So Sticks is
This is for 6.
4
He's a
hours?
woman for 4 hours
amazing.
Yes.
and gets a 1d6
And-
charisma boost for 4 hours. So your charisma goes up by 4. for the
So
next 4 hours.
So what happened?
Ooh la la.
So what happens outwardly? Kind of how did Sticks look before, and what does Sticks look after?
We know what happens.
I mean, what kind of female goblin are you going for? Are you going for kind of like kind of scratty and thing, or are you going for
Massive
full on
blonde hair. Massive blonde hair.
the Dolly Parton of
we've got
goblins?
Bimbo.
The Dolly Parton, yeah.
I'm picturing the gremlins, the female gremlins with the big red lips.
Yeah.
High heels.
How's everyone else reacting to that?
Extremely confused.
I think that's the only correct answer. Okay, who wanted a mushroom next?
Me.
Goblin, I believe.
Goblin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sticks. Do we call you Sticks still, or is it a different name now?
You can't walk, but you can teleport 30 feet as a cantrip.
That is amazing.
Although this is
As I've
like,
had my mushroom, I'm just gonna eyes roll to the back of my head and just mong
although this is just before bedtime, so most of this so far will wear off before you wake up.
Just for the funnies.
Anybody else?
Yeah, go on, I'll have one.
Okay, this is for you, Scallywag.
Can I give it to Scallywag? Just teleport. Ding.
Yeah, of course you
There
can.
you go. Ding.
So you're slow and Goblin has stopped.
And Munchie would also pop a mushroom in his mouth.
Okay.
Aw.
So
Have
do
you
you,
had one yet?
Who's that?
anybody else? Griphook, are you?
No, Griphook is on his soapbox giving a massive sermon about addiction
Oh,
and how it's the root of all evil.
that's understandable.
So that's
Even
a
though
yes,
he's
you want one then?
No, he secretly liked it last time, but he's on his soapbox going, "You're all addicts. It's all about the devil's mushroom. How dare you defile my
Man,
pen?"
mushrooms are. These mushrooms
he's
are natural, man. They're grown in
Can
the
I
ground.
can I try and flick a mushroom in his mouth while he's shouting?
Yep, of course you can. If you do,
I'm guessing
Which
that
one?
means you'd have to teleport to me first, as I have the bag of mushrooms.
Yeah. Ding. It's
And then
cantrips. It don't matter where I do.
and then
Yeah.
sleight of hand.
Ding. Is it there?
Oh,
Yeah, just pop up and try and pop up in front of him. Just
oh, so you're actually going to go over and shove it in his face? Wow.
yeah.
I mean, Griphook, you can, if you want to contest that, I'll let you do. Let's say some decks to see if you move out of the way.
It's a straight dex.
Yeah. No, you're getting a mushroom in the face. More like a mushroom smash in the face, I would say that is.
I'm gonna teleport back straight away.
Go.
So, I mean, again, for the rest of the day, I would say this is now about 8 o'clock at night, maybe 9 o'clock. So there's not long left, but you are
You know what the best thing is,
invisible.
though? You know what the best thing is? Griphook's not going to know this, and he's still going to be carrying on his sermon. We'll still hear him, we just won't see him.
Bless.
That's a fair point, because would you know if you turned invisible?
Nope.
I mean, I suppose you'd kind of look down.
Not if I'm
No.
mid-tirade, mid-rant. I don't think I would.
Fair enough then. So we've all had some mushroom fun. Anybody want to do anything else?
I'm going to put the extra 6 good berries in my pouch because they last 24 hours, so I'll keep them just at hand.
Useful.
And I'm just going to say, I don't know about anyone else, but I'm tired, man. I'm just going to smoke one more doobie, and then I'm going to go to bed.
I'm going to quickly sweep out inside the tents for them so they've got a little bit of space in the tent. Not much room in here.
Have
Boom,
some
boom.
inspiration. Because that was absolutely awful, and I'm here for that.
Horrendous.
Yes.
I'm going to attempt. I don't sleep in tents. Sticks prefers to sleep in trees like you would normally do. So I'm going to attempt to climb into a tree with my heels on.
Okay, can you give me an agility? That seems like a good one. Just to make sure you can climb it, because you are tired and your health is looking particularly bad. You wouldn't want to fall out of that tree and injure yourself.
I got
Acrobatics or-
acrobatics.
Yeah, go on then. Yeah, you can climb up the tree, and you wedge yourself in somewhere enough to make sure you don't fall. Are you all heading off to sleep at the same time?
Is anyone
Yes.
on watch?
No.
Hey, who said that, man?
It was me and Dafty. I'll take first watch.
I think it's those same people who was clapping earlier. I can't see anybody, but I can hear the noises still.
Munchie, you're on a bad trip. Pipe down.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, whoever it is, they sound awfully sad.
Actually, even if someone did try and kill me, I'm invisible.
That's very true.
So I'm not taking first watch.
If everyone is off to bed, then I will stay sat by the fire.
While you finish your doobie. And
Yeah,
then
to
you can
take
go to bed.
to take the first watch.
How high are you, and how perceptive are you actually being?
I am fully intending of falling to sleep in about 15 minutes.
That's great.
Oh, true to Munchie.
Is there a second watch?
Nope.
Sticks is asleep for the long haul.
Everyone's just like, I kind of really want to long rest.
No, Munchie has fallen asleep and not woken anybody up for the next watch, so
Yep.
nobody knows it's their turn.
Okay, so you've all fallen asleep. Time marches on. I will say, I will be kind, and I was always going to give you a long rest, but I just wanted to shit you up in the meantime. So you can all have a long rest, but at the end of your long rest, can you all give me a perception, please?
My long rest isn't finished yet.
Noticed by the rules.
Oh, I'm not a lady anymore.
No.
Oh,
All the effects have worn off of your mushrooms now.
went to bed as a 9 and woke up with a 4.
I'm just going to hear that in the next 10 and go, okay, Goblin, that's the best thing you've ever said.
That's what Boss would
Okay.
have said.
So as the dawn arrives, you're all still asleep, but Goblins,
Awesome.
you can hear rustling in the bushes and thudding, like someone is walking around your camp, With a 24, you can tell that whoever it is, they are. You can't quite tell how many. That they are circling your camp.
Guys, pipe down. It's sleep time now. Night nights. Go to bed, Munchie.
Hearing that, Munchie's going to startle and wake up. And it's okay, I'm on watch, man.
Pipe down the noise. Shh.
But yeah, Munchie will wake up then after having a good snooze and take a look around and see if he can see anything as he knows he's fallen asleep on watch.
Can you give me a perception?
Another perception. An 18.
Okay, with an 18, you can hear this thudding as well. There's quite a lot of it. Something is running around in the bushes. Heavy thudding
Six is
noises.
up on top of the tree still. So I'm trying to look down from my vantage point at the area surrounding me.
Go on then,
I
do you
can
want to give
hear
me
the
a perception
noises.
as well?
Can I do an investigation? Because I like investigating.
Yeah, if you want to investigate.
Yes.
20.
Ah.
Okay. So yeah, you look down and literally just beneath your feet, you can see rummaging in the bushes. That you hear the sound of thudding and just the appearance of a small red hat.
Nomeo. Nomeo.
And
It's a
then
gnome.
Ah, red hat.
not-
Ah, whose hat is that?
it's not quite a gnome. And as soon as one of them is found, others start appearing around your camp. And there's one down here as well. For anyone who wants to roll me a history check to see if you identify what these are, if you've ever come across them before.
What is that?
Oh my god, it actually does look like a gnome.
Okay, so Scally and Munchie. Scally, you would know these because compared to the rest of them, you're actually fairly intelligent, I think, if I recall correctly. And you pay attention to shit when you're out and about. Munchie, you can identify these because I think you may have encountered something similar, but maybe written it off as a bad high or not really assimilated it. These are red caps. So these are...
Like red cap mushrooms.
Huh?
Like red cap mushrooms.
Yes, they are literal gnomish spirits born of bloodshed who have an insatiable urge to murder. So,
Yay!
combat time!
Murder some breakfast.
Well, combat time. So, first up, Sticks. You spotted these things. They are the red cap is soaked in blood, which is where they get their name from, and they carry huge like scythes and have lead boots, which is the thudding that you heard around. So it's very obvious that these things are not friendly. What do you want to do?
Well, I think I'm going to cast my hunter's mark.
Mm-hmm.
And then just try to remember the order of proceedings for Sticks. Dread ambush. What's that? Increases attack on that turn. Get one additional attack. That sounds like fun. I'll obviously get my bow up against one branch, the trunk of the tree, and shoot an arrow at it.
Okay.
Maybe it'll let me roll it.
Just need to zoom in enough. Got to remember how this bloody thing works there. That doesn't...
No, that's just his archery
Seemed like
style,
a-
which is a +2.
Okay. Oh. That one there.
Just click on the bow.
Longbow. That's the one. That sounds better.
That hits.
And then I'll click on that one. Oh, God.
Okay. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
As you're up a tree, are you shouting out to anyone else where these things are? Or just shooting into a bush?
I
That's what she said.
shoot at that one. My piercer says that I can. Do I want to keep that damage? Yeah, I'll keep that damage.
So you only rolled a 2.
Yep.
Oh, should I re-roll that one?
Well, we've got 1 in 8
It's up
chance.
to you.
of
It's a D8. You rolled a 2.
Do it again.
You got one.
That's better.
You only got a 1 in 8 chance of that happening.
So I've gone for the nearest one, and I've spot another one. Go with that bad boy over there. For my second attack.
Okay, hang on. I've got to move things around my screen now. Okay, so up in the tree, have you come down from the tree?
No, I'm staying in that tree.
Okay, what's your range with your longbow?
My-
150 short range, 600 long range.
Right, that's fine then. Just checking. That hits.
And then after I've attacked that one, I'll go for the last one with my third attack from Dread Ambusher.
Totally not broken. Go on then, Bogwood. I mean Sticks.
And
So 15, and yep, that hits.
I get a 1d8 extra damage on that one.
Ooh.
Ah, they're everywhere! Wake up, guys!
I would ask, is that your turn over? Because I don't think there's literally any moves left in D&D. You've used them all.
I think that's all of it.
Cool.
From what I remember.
Next is Goblin.
And I'm going to come out of my tent, and if I go to there, like the corner of my tent, can I see these guys, or are they hiding?
They're in the bushes, so the grass is almost the top, so you can see the red caps just above the bushes.
Okay, so I'll use my speaking action first to be like, who's there?
And you just hear back, just an I'm not going to do an impression, but an evil cackle that is not friendly in the slightest.
Well, then I would like to rage, just because why the hell not? And then before I move down to the bushes to try and attack it, I'm going to try blinking first, because before I went to sleep, I blinked and I teleported. So I'm going to blink, and that's what's going to get me really annoyed, which causes me to rage, because I'm not teleporting.
You're not teleporting.
And then I'll finally use my legs, and I'll run down into the bush where I see the hat.
Uh-huh.
And I shall make an attack. What is that? I can't even see.
18.
12. 18.
Okay. And then extra attack. Did that roll?
Shit, both of
Yeah,
you.
Oh
no,
wow.
yeah.
No, that can't be right. That's exactly the same.
That is weirdly the same.
Can I just press it again just to see if it's the same 3 times in a row? Because something must be wrong with it if it is.
Yeah, go on then.
Right, no, it's not.
No,
It's
that's
fine.
fine. Okay, we'll take the first
So
two
we'll
then.
stick with the first 2. Sweet, that's
Yes.
really weird. So make 2 attacks on this geezer anyway, so my great axe.
Okie dokie, that's fine. He's still up, looking at you murderously. And
You made my blinky go away.
he has no idea what that means. It doesn't.
Do I?
So now it is the red cap's turn. This one at the bottom is going to attack you with his scythe. He's going to do 2 scythe attacks.
Shing, shing. Oh,
Hit.
Cackling,
Yeah, 23 damage.
cackling as
And
he
is that
does so.
half?
Yes, because if
So
you're
we
raged.
round up.
Yep,
Yeah, we
round up.
round up, don't we? So 12. Awesome.
Mm-hmm. That's all that one can do. The one at the top is kind of pissed that Styx is up a tree, but he's going to use a sling attack. So he's going to do 2 ranged attacks, which are not going to hit, I bet. So that's a 12 and a 7. No, that's none there. And this one over here is going to... Let me open the sheet again. Make a dash at Scallywag. Can move up to its speed to a creature it can see and kick with its iron boots. So I'm going to need a dexterity from Scallywag, please.
Okey-dokey.
It's going to be monstrously high, I know it is. Yes, of course,
Oh,
that's
wow.
fine. So he swung and kicked at you with his heavy boots. And describe what it looks like when you dodge out of the way. Is it Matrix style or?
Oh, fully. Yeah.
Griphook.
Griphook is going to come out of the tent and cast Moonbeam on. He's going to come up here and just there. He's going to cast Moonbeam on this one that Griphook's the goblin's fighting.
Okie dokie. Right, let's have a look. Quick bit of reading because I've seen this used but can't remember. So Constitution save, is it?
Yeah. It's against a 14. I don't know why it's 13 now. DC 14. My spell save.
Oh shit!
Still fucking shit damage though. Out of 2d10.
Well, what a shame. What a
And
shame.
as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon and have it appear right next to it.
As what?
So you can do 2 spells. Oh, it's a bonus action to cast, isn't it? Yeah, I get you. Sorry. That's fine.
It's just in range.
So I'll need to get you a... Do you want a token for it?
No, you can be alright.
I'm not sure this combat will last that long, if I'm honest. So we can just use our imagination.
Imagination land.
Oh, for fuck's sake, why is that not... That's not rolled properly. Oh, because I rolled it wrong.
That could do it.
We can take the 9 if you want.
So is that the damage?
Yeah, that's the one I rolled first, because, I'm a dick. But I'll take it. And that is my turn.
Okay. He's not looking good. That's you. Next we have Scallywag.
Stab him in the face.
Stabby, stabby, stabby. We've got punchy, punchy and stabby, stabby.
Yeah. I mean, I'll steady aim for advantage, just because I may as well.
Just for a laugh.
Yeah, why not? So it's
Yeah.
either a 23 or a 29.
Hang on, let me check. Yeah, of course that's What level? What level are you now?
8.
8.
Level 8. Fucking 29 at level 8. You bastards.
Be careful giving him a +2 rapier.
Yeah, I know
It's
it's
only
mine down.
23. It's only 23 damage. In fact, I'm going to use my piercer ability to re-roll the piercing damage on that. So instead of that, it is going to be 8 plus 5 plus 2, so 15 and 15, 30 points of damage.
Oh, is that all?
Oh,
I hate you guys.
That's my turn.
Yeah, that's fine. Munchie.
So after my long rest, I always forget to do this, but I have an ability for being a Circle of the Stars druid. So I need to roll. Well, obviously, it would be low.
Oh, look at
But
me. I've
if I
realised.
roll, so if I roll an even, whenever a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is about to make an attack roll, saving throw, or an ability check, I can use my reaction to roll a d6 and add that number to the roll to the total. And this is until I have another long rest.
Cool. Good for
So-
you.
I know.
wait, what was that? I just
Well-
heard the Munch is having another long rest.
You what?
I zoned out for a second, and all I heard was another long rest.
No.
We'll
Not
pay
so
more
soon.
attention then.
Until I have another long rest.
Ah,
Fungeon's
right.
just going to lay there asleep.
Um,
Oh, damn. I've realised that I had another one of these on the GM layer. I haven't appeared. Oh, well.
Uh-oh.
I can show up mid-battle.
Yeah, go on then. Let's. He was hiding over in these bushes.
so I am going to cast Thorn Whip at the one at the top here. Because that would be the one I noticed first after hearing Sticks shouting. I think it's in within range, because what is it? 35 feet
30 feet.
away. So Thorn Whip, yeah, that's in range because I have spell sniper, so that doubles my range.
Uh,
So I will do that and drag it 10 feet closer to me.
Oh.
Off a cliff.
If there's a cliff there, then even better.
Yes, let's say you drag it to the bottom of the cliff.
Does it fall down the cliff and take any extra
It's not
falling
that
damage?
big. No.
Okay.
No.
Because clearly we need all the help we can get.
I was trying to use the environment to my advantage.
Oh, no.
Um,
I like it. I like it.
So it takes 11 piercing damage, and then as it lands, I'm just going to be like, "Have we met before, man? You look familiar."
It's just going to cackle. It's not conversational at all.
When it starts cackling, Munchie's just going to go and start laughing back in a Munchie way. I'm
So-
picturing Beavis and Butthead here.
Oh, that's a... Go on, do the laugh. Do the laugh. Amazing.
And that will be Munchie's turn.
All right. Top of the round, Sticks. So this thing has now been pulled to the bottom of the cliff. You're up a tree. I'm going to say it's out of your eye line now.
Oh. Alright. Okay, I'll climb down from my tree and to the cliff edge. Use that as my total movement rather than be able to go any further.
Yeah.
And I'm still angry with this one for trying to get him in the tree.
So say again.
That'll be my focus. Be angry with this one,
Yep.
shooting at him. So I'm gonna focus on that one. So got my bow.
Nope.
Shoots
Can-
and a miss.
Can I use my reaction this turn to add a d6 to that roll?
Yes, I mean, how often can you use this reaction?
Well, I'll link the ability so you can read it.
You get a reaction once per combat
Per turn,
round,
yeah.
so... Munchie won't have another reaction now until after his next go.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know whether it was a reaction on everybody's turn, so I was like, shit, another broken one.
No, that's a legendary action.
But I can do this every turn until I have another long rest.
I could do this all day. Right.
So I'm going to add a 6 to that
You can
roll.
use his reaction a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus.
Oh, I didn't see that bit. So yes, but you will use it there anyway because I've just got it. So does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
Hey.
Cosmic Omen. Let's just.
And then I'll use my second attack and go again.
So it's 15. Where's the 15 from? Have I missed something?
It was
He rolled
9
a
plus
9
6.
and he got
Oh,
plus
of course.
6 from...
Yeah.
Yeah.
With you now. It's been a long day. Right, so yes, that's 4 hit there. A 23 will hit, obviously.
Are you starting to feel Scott's pain whenever he tries to put us up against bad guys, and then Bogred turns up?
I don't feel any pain from that. I get delight out of seeing you guys
Not
dread
yet.
everything that's put this way.
No, this is just a little warm up.
Oh, you should have told me that before I used to my spell slots. Oh well.
Look, it's not even
You
9
should have
o'clock
preempted
yet.
that the first combat of the round was not going to be the hard one.
I know. I just wanted to use them.
Right, lost track. Where are we? Oh,
Craig's
he's gone.
done his movement and his 2
And he's moved
attacks.
off.
ends my turn.
Oh, you went there for a second. Oh, you got poor connection, mate. And he's gone.
I think he said, end my turn.
Okay, so let's carry on.
Yeah, that ended my turn.
Cool. Goblin, you're toe to toe with this little shit. What are you gonna do?
Same again, swing with my great axe, 12 damage. And then swing again.
Yes, both of those hit. And
So that's
what does it look like?
I've swung my great axe across, like slashed down at him first, and then I've just raised it above my head and slashed straight down. And that is all.
Put him in twain.
Nice and simple. Just shake the blood off the axe, maybe wipe it on the ground a little bit, and then turn around and let out a loud hurrah!
Cool. Anything else? Do you want to move, or are you just shouting?
Yeah, I'll move as far back to my tent door.
Just carry on sweeping.
That's it.
Okay, the red cap's turn next. So this one, Scallywag, it's gonna swing for you with its scythe, cackling maniacally the whole time. It's a 20 and a 25.
Oh, hit and obvious hit.
10 and 16. Why has that got an extra 5 on there?
Because you rolled a crit.
Oh yeah, that's what the green's for.
But I am going to uncanny dodge that and half the damage from
That's
that one
fine.
anyway.
That's fine.
Okay.
This one doesn't give a shit that it was pulled down from a cliff. It can see Munchie ahead of it, so it's going to run up to Munchie and also make 2 scythe attacks.
is that? I wonder, is that?
Where are Scott's
Both
terrible
hits.
rolls when Cat's GMing?
See, look,
Both hits.
my monsters seem to have shit AC, so you hit them often, but they hit back. So
That's not what we agreed.
Where
not how it-
Scott's monsters all have epic stats in every position. It's just he rolls consistent twos.
I rolled a 3 last time.
very true. And this one is going to creep out of here and is going to sling at Sticks.
22 gets me.
Cool, so it pulls back its sling, and that's 8 damage on that one. Griphook, you're next.
I would like to use my action to move my moonbeam from this guy
Yep.
onto this guy facing Munchy.
Okay. What damage does that do? The damage straight away, or is it at the end of something?
It's called DC 14 con save.
That's right. I do remember that was literally not long ago, wasn't it?
Yes. 6. Well, he takes
6.
9 radiant damage, which is extremely piss poor. And then I'm going to move my. I need to read spiritual weapon again. I think I can only move it 20 feet, which brings it back to me.
It's 120 feet, I think.
Yeah, 20 feet's not a lot.
Casting distance.
No,
Yeah,
you
it's
can move your weapon 20 feet. So I bring my weapon back to me, and I end my turn.
Nice.
Not very far.
Scallywag?
Steady aim, stabby, stabby.
It's lovely and consistent.
Of course. I like to make things simple. So it's either a 22 or a 19. 22.
Let's just say either.
Either or.
It's fine.
So that is 10 plus 11, 21 points of damage.
How do you want to do it?
Just very efficiently, just.
I'm going to throttle him.
Just Scallywag's quite annoyed. He's just been stabbed a couple of times. He's just going to be like.
That wasn't the energy I was expecting, and I'm here for it.
He's fed up of getting stabbed in the face a lot, so he's just like.
Stab.
Then he's going to
more
sort of quietly
in
contemplate
face.
his life choices, and end his turn.
I should have been an assassin.
Awesome.
I should have been an assassin.
Munchie.
Having this one in Munchie's face, I'm going to pull out my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Ew.
I know, two-handed, hold it.
Of
course you do.
It's quite big.
It's got a heft to it.
I'm going to cast Shillelagh
Shillelagh.
Yeah, Shillelagh's awesome.
on my staff.
Can you post it? Because I've oft heard of it, and of course I can't remember it.
Yeah, it's a great spell.
It's a...
While he's casting, I forgot to do something on my turn. It's nothing that's going to affect combat. I just wanted to point out that this tent looks a little bit like a great white shark.
It does!
It does! Congratulations, you found the hidden pit. No, I didn't do that on
I
purpose.
found the thing.
You found the mimic.
Shark tent. Hoo-ha.
Although I did actually put little clues in this picture, because if you look near all the bloodstains, there are red mushrooms in them. Okay.
Nice.
See? Detail orientated. No one gives a shit, but I think of these things.
I love it.
That's
It
the
ma-
aim in a nutshell.
It keeps me happy. It's
I'm finding the accidental shark in a tent, and she's actually put effort in to put mushrooms away.
that's fine.
What does that say about
At least you've not pointed out that something looks like an asshole or like something.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, it's still there.
Still
Listen,
time.
next to it. I mean,
I've got a couple more maps to go, so still time.
I've just realised it's not as big as Munchie thinks it's a club, not a quarterstaff.
Oh, so he's a shower, not a grower. Okay.
So
Well, no, he is
does
a grower,
a
isn't he? The good stuff.
so it's actually a uh,
If
plus
your club was
3.
slightly wobbly, would it be an S Club 7?
Yes. Why am I?
Badum-bum-tsh.
That's
No,
not
don't,
added
no,
my
don't
proficiency
award
to
that.
it.
That was bad. It needs to be ignored.
Oh, has it though?
That's why is that not working? I rolled a 4
Oh, is
plus
it
3
throw?
for my proficiency, but it's not added my. And then I had a 5 for my wisdom because I'm shillelagh, so that'd be a 12.
12 in total. How
Yes.
do you want to do it? What does it look like? What does Shillelagh
Well,
look like?
no, that's just to hit.
12 to
12
hit.
Oh,
to
to
hit.
hit.
Yes.
Damn it, you know the answer now.
Back from the dead.
Whoop, back again.
And then the damage is a D8 plus 5, so it'd be an 11 damage anyway.
What does it look like?
Um,
Whoop, whoop.
it looks very, very nonchalant. He's
What is it with you nonchalant goblins? It's like,
well.
We just woke up. We're tired.
And I'm guessing, if I had the opportunity, I would have waked and baked. So I am not feeling fresh as a daisy. So it's gonna just swipe to get rid of it.
He's
So
fighting with the baby in his mouth.
just
Munchie popped an edible when he woke up.
oh,
just
it
a
was a
club round the back of the head.
good berry.
Yeah,
was very good.
berry.
Good berry, good bud. Right, anything else?
No, because bonus action was shillelagh. So, I could see the other one there. So I'm just going to use some movement to just get a bit closer to my colleagues, my friends.
Amazing.
Oh, we're looking after now.
And sticks.
Hang on, because my laptop's just died, so I'm having to load on to the iPad.
Ah, one of the true enemies of D&D. Technology and scheduling.
Technology. So I'm going to use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark over to the last remaining one that I can see.
Mm-hmm.
And just get my character sheet up. So that's my bonus action. I am not doing any steady aims, and I can't do that. So let's just fire some shots at it.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yep. Does Styx have a particular style of shot? Is he kind of a precision archer, or is he just like a sloppy, apathetic bastard like everybody else?
Well, he's obviously stood on one end of his longbow and holding up the other end as best he can to then fire it like it's a base almost.
Now, see, you tell me that. Am I going to have to get you to roll a dex every time just to make sure you don't accidentally knock yourself out or fall off?
Only if I roll a 1.
So a 22 flies true. I'm guessing 2 more.
No, only 1 more as well. Ask me every time I want to do a public roll or not.
You can turn that off.
Does that hit? 14?
That matches, so that hits.
And just for the fun.
That's fine. You remain upright. I'm not going to ask for it every time, but given that you're balancing on the edge of a cliff as well, I think I might occasionally ask you to do a dex when you with your
I don't
strange
mind that.
long bow maneuver.
And that ends Stick's turn.
Okay, so Goblin is next.
Is there only this one geezer left?
Only the one left.
So Goblin is going to
Turn back time.
I
gonna
wasn't
try and make an attack. Really weren't expecting that, really. I'm gonna put my great axe away and try and make an attack with my short bow. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, that hits.
So 8 damage.
He's still standing. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Do it again.
That's exactly what you needed. So what does it look like when
Did
you...
turn back time and did it again.
Yeah. So what does it look like when you fire your 2 shots?
Well, I fired the first one just as per normal, and then getting all cocky thinking that had happened, I turned around and realised he was still alive, so I've just fired the last one under my leg. Just patoom!
Going for a bit of style.
Why not?
I love Goblins.
It was either that or my plan was originally, because I forgot about ranged weapons, I was just going to run as far as here, tell one of them to hit me so I don't lose my rage, and then carry on move to my full movement and wait for my next turn. But there's only one left, there was no point.
That's fair enough. So, congratulations, you have killed all the red caps. So feel free to, we're out of initiative.
I would
Can I have a
like
red
to
cap?
investigate a body, yeah, see what they actually are, and
Okay.
I just
So
want a hat.
you want a what?
I want a red
Well,
cap.
Do you really? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Can you run? What the shit am I going to do with this? Okay. Can you both roll me an investigation? Okay.
We're great at this.
This is incredible. So what you'd actually notice, because if memory serves, there isn't a body left. These are kind of fey constructs. It's a standard monster with a little bit of a homebrew I found in somewhere.
Appearing like vampires.
So no red cap.
A red cap is a homicidal fey creature born of bloodlust. I'm sure I saw something that when they die, they dissolve and there's only a tooth that's left behind. And I'm
You're
sure
the DM. If you want that to be the case, let that be the case.
They dissolve back into the ground in a bubbling pile of blood and just leave a single tooth behind.
Double, double, boy, then double.
so after spending a couple of minutes investigating as thoroughly as much he can, he's just going to turn to everyone and be like, "It's dead. I think we were fighting teeth."
So, back to bed, lads. That's perfect. Come on.
No, guys, it's a tooth. I thought I saw people and I wanted a red hat. It's a tooth.
Well, congratulations, you have a red cap tooth.
Maybe it was a tooth fairy.
Does it fit in my mouth? Am I missing a tooth that I can slot it in?
I mean, you can certainly try if you want to put this dead, weird creature's tooth in your mouth.
Goblin, do you want me to knock out one of your teeth with my hammer? We'll do it for free. Not charge you for this one.
No, I just had this extra one in.
Okay.
It's okay.
Shh.
I mean, that's a totally normal goblin thing to do. So I'd say a 14. It don't taste great. It's a little bit of sick. It's in your mouth. But it's there. And I will ask you to roll Constitution saves. whenever I remember while you've still got it in your mouth.
That's fine.
So,
Especially when I eat or drink anything.
yeah, congratulations on that.
Got a red cap tooth.
That's so weird. That's
Ugh.
beautifully weird.
This is
Looks
unreal.
really good,
Gross.
man.
So, the time now, it's approaching, it's now the morning. And you've awoken in this camp, killed some stuff. And if you notice in the distance, there's a deer that's grazing away. Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Mushrooms and deer. Sounds good.
Are you wanting another mushroom?
No, the little red mushrooms that are all about the place.
The ones that have been grown in the blood?
Uh-huh.
I don't think
We're
that.
cooking them.
Can goblins cook?
Sticks wants deer.
Huh?
Sticks wants to eat the deer.
Well, he's got to catch it first. The deer's going
I
to
like to shoot
conveniently
it.
disappear off the top of the map. Oh no.
Oh, guys.
Where's it gone? Whoop, there it goes.
Meat! Meat!
I mean, I don't really eat animals in the forest. I try to protect them, guys. I mean, just a living creature doing its thing. Why would you want to kill it?
Because it tastes absolutely amazing with chocolate.
Stick.
With
Sticks
chocolate.
hungry.
Oh, yeah, have you never had venison with chocolate?
I mean, if you're hungry, guys, I have some good berries. They will fill you up. There's no need to kill. I mean, these monsters turned
I'll
up
take
here,
that good berry now, thanks.
and the first thing you all did is kill everything. I mean, we don't have to kill everything, man. Peace
Do you
and
though?
love.
You got
Peace and
sticks.
love.
You speak a lot of sense there, Munchie. You speak a lot of sense. But that's a very tasty thing.
This be somewhat regarded as a short rest of sorts so that I can roll a hit die and get some HP back.
No.
Why?
Because I said so. No, because you've literally only just woken up. You don't need to have another rest. It's
No,
not
but
even
we've been
been...
spending time having breakfast, sorting out for the day.
By
We're not
the
going to get
sounds
up
of
and go,
it-
right, to adventure.
By the sounds of it, that's exactly what you're doing, because some of you want to go and chase off a deer, some wants to go
Maybe
rummaging
that's
under some
what
blood.
they're doing.
Wow.
Scallywag's going to sit down for a few hours.
I am not moving from this spot.
Well, hang on.
Release the Kraken. This makes me want to pee.
So the heavens opened, and it starts raining. Don't know if that's coming through loud enough. Either way, that's some background rain for you, if it's coming through.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, I can hear it.
Sticks wet.
Fuck, who was my god?
Me. I'm your god.
No, I've completely forgotten who my fucking god was. Oh, I think it was Whore.
That does sound funny. Now, wasn't that Arethy's?
That's Arthur's deity, yeah.
See, I can remember some shit.
You remembered Har.
I remembered Whore. Oh, hang on, that's Sam again. Damn it, it's amazing when you play...
Sam doesn't remember any of his horse.
No, Sam just remembers whores. Looks at his to-do list. Whores.
Just goes to prove there's a little bit of Sam in everyone.
Yeah,
You arrive at a town,
literally.
what would you like to do? Horse.
Whores. Oh, dearie me. It's amazing you play D&D and you discover aspects of your character you didn't know you had. Or wanted. Right.
It was Helm. Helm. I look up to the heavens and go, Helm has just this magic elixir for us, guys. He's answered our prayers.
It's rain, dickhead.
It is the elixir of the gods, you heathen.
I'm gonna walk. I want to walk over to Goblin and be like, "Hey, Goblin, he's talking to Helm. Isn't that something he wears on his hat? Is he not just talking to his hat?"
See, no one. Yeah, that's whoom, straight over everyone's head.
Yeah.
Lol.
No, I got it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
No,
talking to his
no,
help.
to goblins.
Oh yeah, to the goblins. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of goblins, what are you going to do? Are you moving on from this map onto another map? Staying
like to
here
follow
for a
that
bit,
deer.
doing a bit of role play? I don't know.
I want to follow the deer.
Oh dear.
I am not following the deer.
Well, you can stay here.
I will role play with myself. I think there's normally
Sounds
another
petty
word
without
you spell out, but
So Scott's playing with himself. Craig's, you're chasing some tail. Anyone else up for some malarkey?
I'll ask Ali how.
I pull a card from the deck of many things.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I mean, if everyone was leaving me here on my own, I was probably going to plant a bean.
Yeah, of course you are. You can if you
Grip
want.
Grip just wants to be sat there praying.
That's fine. Let's role play this then. Go on. This is what you want. Entertain me.
Do you actually want
You
me to
wanna
pull
go
a card from the deck of many things?
Oh,
Yes,
seriously,
do it. If you
do what
don't,
you
I
want.
will.
I mean, I have other stuff planned for you.
No, I would like to move on with the session you have planned.
I mean, if you want to do something else crazy,
No,
then...
I was entirely kidding.
But the only thing I will say is with the bag of beans and the deck of many things, whatever you pull now, it will be the next session it's resolved, because I'm not going to suddenly try and make maps and shit on the fly while I'm talking. I am not ever going to be that good. So you can do stuff now that we will resolve in the next session.
No,
Or not.
I don't want to pull a card from the deck of many things. I was kidding.
Okay.
And I was only planting a bean if I was left on my own, I did state.
Calling your bluff. Yeah, that works.
I said I was going to do it if I was on my own, but if people are around...
I don't know. Some of you are wanting to stay here and pray and play by yourself and cook breakfast. So, Craig,
I mean,
do you want to go and chase a deer then?
Sticks wants to follow the plots.
Okay, that's cool. Hang on a second.
I'll Scarper after him so he's not running off on his own.
Okay, so Scally's going as well.
It feels like a bad idea to let any one of us wander off by ourselves.
I mean, you can wander off on your own if you want to.
1 second.
Scott's
Is this one of those
wandering
weird? Is this one of those weird like circular forests where every path leads to the same location either way?
off. A little
Sticks
bit.
very much is a loner. He was used to going on his own, just scuff ahead.
I'm sneaking
Sorry.
behind him to see what he gets up to. Then
When Ali comes back on, can you just fill us in on
Yeah.
what we missed? I just needed him to come down and get me some meds.
Oh, you're okay.
Oh yeah, I'm just really ill at the minute.
Oh, bless
So
your heart.
he's totally missed what's gone on. I do apologise.
To be honest with you, nothing, because everyone's
Nothing.
just been talking in circles about playing with themselves and not. Just the usual. Threats of derailment and masturbation. I mean, can that sum up our sessions anymore?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Now I've got to figure out what I put on this map about an hour and
So
a half ago.
who's on this map?
I've moved everyone across, although I can move other
Right.
people back. Depends if you want to be on here or not.
No, I'll go with whatever's.
Wearing a dressing gown, Scott.
Yes. That's what one does when they've been cold all day working outdoors. Are
Understand.
you wearing 2 hoodies?
I am. And this is what I've been wearing all day indoors.
Loser.
Whilst next to his heating.
Oh,
with a cup of hot chocolate in his feet up, laughing at Scott.
I don't know whether I'd actually ever shared a picture with you guys, because at the moment, for a blanket for Christmas, Mark bought me and Evie matching hoodies. You know, those kind of hooded blanket things. I don't know if I'd shown you this. He managed to find, and Craig, this will be nothing to you, but what it is, it's got pink octopuses on it.
Wow.
Love it.
So I'm not wearing it. It's like I'm not sitting on work calls dressed in my bright pink octopus hoodie, but it makes a great blanket.
Why?
I mean, I've got to have some level of professionalism.
Why?
Because Business
Why?
Cat has to do it. No, Business Cat doesn't give a shit. Yeah, so Craig, we have a running joke in our family here. There's, you remember like Beanie Babies? There's one that's a little pink octopus. Mark and Evie took a shine to one in a shop once. Long story short, we have 27 of them in the house now in special display units all
wow.
over the place. They just keep appearing because Mark keeps buying them and Evie keeps putting them on my desk and in various places for video calls. I don't think... No, there's none around here at the moment.
We tried to
Yeah.
we tried to help them multiply at the last IRL and tried to surprise Kat by putting one on her bed, but she ended up buying us all one as well.
That is weird.
So my life is cursed with these pink octopuses. Oh, actually, that's a good idea for another session. Pink Kraken. Maybe. Right.
Yeah.
Filled with beans.
Filled
That
with
would be our
bees,
plan.
I heard there.
No swallows, please.
Okay, shall we continue? So you're in a foggy forest. It's really foggy. Ideally, I did want to see if there was any way in Roll20 so that you would not be able to see each other's tokens. But there's no way of doing that unless it does that fog of war light
That'd
thing,
be so
which is
cool.
I was really hoping there was a way to do it, like to give you all transparent tokens with auras on, but I ran out of time. So it's really foggy. If you venture too far from each other, you won't be able to see each other. This forest in front of you is full of high grass, not that kind of high munchy, and not that kind of grass munchy. Seeing as how tall are goblins?
2'8", I am.
2'8". I would say this is kind of, again, it's all pretty. You could hide in these standing up. So these are. It's quite a disorientating, foggy forest full of very high bushes and leaves and things. On a rock in the centre, you can just about make out the rest of the herd of deer that come across from the other map. Shall we go in initiative order, or would you like to let's do some free actions first if anyone has anything they want to do?
I want to stealthily approach them. Stealthily as possible.
Have a talk amongst yourself while I refresh myself with nothing that I have planned at all,
Of course not.
because I can't remember this thing I put here a matter of hours ago.
Can we see the deer from where we are?
How far is it? Because I did
Look
say it
for
was
them.
really foggy, didn't I?
Yeah.
60 foot by the looks of it. Oh, 70 foot from me. But it also looks as if it's up a massive cliff.
Yeah, so maybe the top of it is just out of the fog, so you can see the outline of, in that case, what you believe to be deer. So can you do some perception?
So I have the
Ah.
aspect of the beast wolf, which means I don't know if that helps with anything at all, but I have that.
Oh, I like that. That's nice, yes. So you would definitely be able to tell that those are deer, and that's where they are. My dear.
So, oh dear.
Dear.
So I'm a natural explorer in forests, and if I make any checks in my favoured terrain, I get double my bonus proficiency.
Shit. I mean, cool. No, that's fine. You need all the help you can get.
So,
I
do you
mean,
want to add another 7 on to that?
that's fine. So, what exactly are you investigating and what are you hoping
Well,
to
I was
find?
following the deers. I wanted to follow them, so I want to follow their trail and make sure I can sneak up behind them.
Is that what you're concentrating on doing?
Yes, it is.
And you're just
I'm not
concentrating
paying
on.
attention to anything else.
Okay, that was the little caveat I wanted on that one. Can you give me a stealth?
Certainly can.
16. Okay, that's pretty stealthy. Could be quieter, but maybe you're excited by the thought of deer sausages
deer.
and that. Anybody else like to do anything before we resolve that?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I'll just move forward
Yeah.
as well. If anything, just still trying to track, trying to follow on.
So, as part of your investigation, you can also hear deer calls as well, but not coming from the place on the rock.
Okay.
Coming from kind of in front of you.
Ooh.
What's that noise?
Do you want to continue?
Can I investigate the new noise?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, are you explicitly now kind of trying to track what this noise is?
Yeah, I want to know what that new noise is.
Okay.
There's no point me being stealthy because I'm in heavy metal, heavy plate.
Plus my 7 bonus.
Okay. With that,
Scale briefly.
you can smell something, and it stinks. It absolutely reeks. It's a body odor, a foul stench. It pollutes stuff. You can smell there's something really rotten and bad here, and there's a loud growl from in front of you. And it's Goblin. Of course it's Goblin. All the time, who was standing right behind you. No, it's not.
It's my tummy. Sorry.
So, right in front of you, there's a growl, and emerging from the bushes is this wee beastie. That,
How dare you? What
yes,
is that?
it is a Lucrota. Lucrota?
You're a rotter.
Lucrota. So, it's what you would get if you took the head of a giant badger, the brain of a person who likes to torture and eat people, the legs of a deer, and the body of a large hyena. Put them together, reanimate them
Mummy?
with demon ichor, and without bothering to cover up the stink of death.
It's my mum.
Hang on. Hang on. Badger face, hyena body, deer legs.
Yeah.
Cat,
Yeah?
have you made that yourself?
No.
Ah,
No. I mean, it does sound kind of particularly odd.
homebrew.
It is. I don't think it is homebrew, actually. No, it's from Voldo's.
Oh
I've
wow,
got to zoom in to look at this. This looks mental.
that is mental.
It is mental.
Oh,
Sound
wow.
mental.
Yeah, no, this is actually not a homebrew. It's just an entire drag and drop.
Nice.
I was looking for basically ambush hunters, and this is a particularly nasty one. I mean, spoilers. Spoilers.
I wonder if there's any more ambushes.
Maybe.
Oh
In the
no, it'd be a
bushes.
shame if someone banished it.
That's fine.
No, it's not.
Absolutely fine if you want to do that. So, shall we start with initiative? Sticks, you're at the top, you're in front of it, or what do you want to do now?
Styx would like to cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Nice.
Is that, assuming it's going to be a new casting rather than move my old one across. And then he is going to. We got any trees that I can climb up?
Nope. Only these ones at the back here. These more puffier ones are trees. The spiky ones are bushes.
So I'm going to just move back a few steps, try and take a better cover, and then I will produce my longbow and take aim at the creature.
Okay, let me just remind myself with what it can and can't do. 22, that hits. Okay.
And then I'll do my second attack. God, this is very long-winded on an iPad.
Angela, did you use chewed bone with Greg, thinking that Greg had that item?
I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm pretty sure I did, but it's not. It's Goblin that has it.
Yeah, because when you said
did it
it,
affect anything?
it just made something smell different. But I just because I couldn't remember giving you the item, but then I thought, well, I may have done.
Yeah,
Can
I
I
just
just say
got the
that
characters mixed up. I'm sorry.
it does sound like a very Greg thing to do, accidentally use something minor and pointless from a different character.
As long as it didn't make any major difference in anything, I do apologise.
No worries.
Does a nat 1 hit?
And that one means you accidentally kind of yeet yourself off your bow, drop the bow, and you fall prone.
Does he fire himself like an arrow?
I'm not going to be that cruel, but kind of like Bugs Bunny. Do I have to explain who Bugs Bunny is for you youngsters? Do you know who Bugs Bunny?
Bugs Bunny was amazing.
But there's, I'm sure I remember a bit where Bugs is in an arrow thing and he lets go, and like he just stays still, and the bow moves, and then he falls down. So that's kind of what I see here.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. So, Craig, how old are you?
Bit personal, Ali.
I'm just trying to figure out if I'm the youngest.
So how old are you?
37.
Me, 30.
Are you the baby now, Ali?
Fuck!
Only till next year, then. No, because, next year I'll be the baby.
Yeah, fuck off, you're 33.
No, I will be 30 forever.
Oh, you're all babies. Anyway,
I'm assuming because I fell.
We better hurry up because it'll be Ali's bedtime soon.
I need to have a word with Callum. He needs to come.
oh, love you, Callum. Now it's your turn, Ali. It's not your turn though. It is Styx's turn. Who you've dropped your bow and you've fallen prone.
So I can't use my dread ambusher attack. So
Nope.
I've already moved a bit, so I assume that they'll let me stand up.
No, because it's part of your action. So you've fallen prone. You can stand up next turn.
Okay, that'll be all I can do then.
Okay. Next are the things I can't pronounce. Lucrota.
Calling you rotters.
I'll just write down Lucro, so that's what I'm going to call them. Rotter. So it's going to make a multi-attack. It's going to run towards Goblin. Hi, Goblin. And it's going to do a bite attack and a hooves attack. And looking at these stats, I don't think it's going to be that much. Cool.
Oh, a natural hit. That hits.
That's for 15.
Is that it for a natural?
Yeah, I told you. I'm looking at these stats and I dragged and dropped it. And you think, this is actually meant to be I mean, it's a challenge 3. But you guys
I
were
did take a bit of
broken at
damage
8
last
now.
time as well, to be fair, so. I did take a bit of damage on the last fight as well, to be fair.
I mean, I don't want to wear you down too quickly before the end. I mean, during this map. Okay, and after it attacks with its hooves, it can take the disengage action as a bonus action, which it's going to do. This one has seen there's something going on, and these are quite intelligent and like to hunt for food and for fun. So it wants to get in on the fun on this. What's its movement?
Why are we fighting Predator?
It was either this or Displacer Beasts. That was
Oh
the...
no, we like these. We like these.
Yeah, so that can move 50 feet. Oh, it's not quite there. I'm not going to say it's going to attack Sticks. It's just you're just a little out of range, but you're staring at its ugly badger face instead now. Goblin, speaking of staring at ugly badger faces, this thing is staring at you.
Try to say I've got an ugly badger face.
Now I'm saying it's got an ugly badger face, but it has horrendous breath, and it stinks a lot.
Sweet. So, if I was to move to there, would I take an opportunity attack from this geezer?
No.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to move to there. That's 10 foot. I'm going to do 2 great attacks. Ugh. Does my inspiration let me re-roll one of them?
Yes.
Oh, for God's sake.
Great.
Well, that was a waste.
Going well.
In
Anything
that
else?
case, I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, and I'm going to try and just like be a tree. I would chew my bone to get rid of the smell of me, but I think they stink enough.
They definitely stink. So after Goblin is Grip Hook.
Grip is going to cast Sacred Flame on this one to the right. I will do the damage in a second.
Yep.
I think it's a dex save you need to make.
Dex
Is that rolled
save,
through?
okay.
Oh, it's not rolled through. Can I click it? Yep, there it is.
Speaking of, I just pressed it, it didn't do anything. There we go. 21.
Boo!
Nice.
Okay, and then I am going to cast Shield of Faith as my bonus action. And that will be me.
Shield of Faith.
Helm, protect me!
Nice. Next is Scallywag.
I assume I can see either of these things.
Yes.
Okie dokie. The one that's on its own, I will just steady aim and take a short bow shot at it. That's a 22 or a 25.
Let me just check. Yes.
25 points of damage.
So which one were you going for this? That one there?
The one on the... Yeah, that one there.
Cool. Come on, why isn't that coming up? There we go. So how much was that in total? Because I can't add.
25.
25, that's beautiful. Thank you very much. Anything else?
That's me.
Munchie. Are you going to
So
fight these animals?
Munchie is going to walk over here and sit down. And anyone nearby will just hear him muttering under his breath. I told these guys not to chase the deer, not to eat my friend the animals. If they're going to attack my friends, then I'm not going to fight with them. And I'm just going to sit there with my back to them for this turn.
Ooh.
Munchie likes his animals. He's a druid.
Okay, Sticks.
I nearly fell out with somebody for liking animals. One of the first games that we played.
Oh, I thought you meant it might have been Ali, because he's still into
Nice,
dinosaurs,
yeah.
like most 5-year-old boys are.
No, it's Graham.
Was it Graham I nearly fell out with?
What was that about?
Just in game, not in real life.
What was that for?
Because somebody attacked my wolves and I was making friends with them.
That wasn't
And I
in
didn't like
any of these campaigns. It was in
No, it
Howard's
was one of
one.
the first games
It
that
was
we
the first
played.
Goblin one. First Goblin one, there was a couple of wolves, I think.
In the very first campaign that me and Angela were in
Ah,
with
that one.
James, that our friend did, there were some wolves, and she was freeing them, trying to make friends with them, and I attacked them, so she attacked me.
Yep, the original Allegra was a badass witch.
Sounds fair. So,
Can I stand up, please?
Munchie's sitting out. So, next is Sticks.
Sticks will have a little stand. I'm not engaged with the one on the left, am I?
No.
So, how much movement I've got? 5 or 10 foot have I got left?
Because it's half your movement to stand, isn't it?
I'll just take a step back, and then I'll keep going for the original one with my longbow.
Has he picked up his longbow?
He hasn't
No.
picked up his longbow.
Oh, does he have to pick up his longbow as he stood up?
Okay, that's your turn.
Is that? Oh,
Oh, see, I'm getting better at this
Sticks.
evil stuff. Right, so now it's the Rotter's turn. Okay, it is going to.
This is why Bogrod's weapons are his hands. It's like he can't lose his hands.
Oh, we'll see about that.
So we've got a
You've
bite.
seen you've seen Endgame, haven't you? I'm gonna wang your hand off like he does with the monster.
Oof. A Vorpal sword.
I'm guessing neither of those will land.
Cat, 9, no.
No in German, no in
Nine,
English.
nine. And this one's
Nine,
going
nine.
to follow Goblin and do the same thing. Ooh, that's better. Do either of those hit?
23 hits.
That's 11 bludgeoning.
Ow.
Okay, that's them. The deer are just going to sit on the rock, just chilling, because they've not noticed this. Goblin, it's your turn.
I am going to rage because I'm really hurt now. And then I'm going to swing twice my great axe. That's better. No, that's not so much better.
One of those definitely hits.
Is this classed as a larger creature?
Yes, I believe it is. It is.
So I can use my Fury of the Fall.
It's a large.
Fury
It's a
of the
large
Fall.
monstrosity.
Huh.
I've been called worse.
Boom boom.
Yeah, I'll use my Fury of the Small to do an extra 3, so it's only 13 damage.
No, that's done a hefty whack. It's definitely looking blooded now.
Hang on, Rage is a bonus action, isn't it? Yeah, if Rage is a bonus action, it means I have nothing else I can do.
Okay. Next up is Grip Hook.
I've got a cheeky, maybe slightly meta question to ask, but I'm going to ask it anyway, and you can give me your answer.
Lovely.
Can I do like some sort of check to see if these are undead creatures?
Of course you can.
What would you like me to?
History.
roll? History.
See if you know what these are.
That's a 9.
With the smell, you're not sure, but you don't think so from the way they're moving and acting. They certainly don't give off undead vibes, even though they smell undead vibes.
That's fine. That's I was hoping to roll a lot better than that. So I will do what I was going to do, and I will cast. Yeah, I'll cast Sacred Flame on this one in front of Scallywag.
No, this one here is from Sticks.
Sticks,
Yeah.
sorry. Oh, fucking hell, wrong bloody page again. So
So
DC 14 deck save, please.
no.
Woo!
So that takes 10.
10 radiant damage.
Oh, let me just check. That's fine. It hits exactly as you would expect it to, which is good.
That
Anything
is
else you would
fine.
like to do?
Not at the moment. No, not at the moment.
Right, next
Oh, no.
is...
So I'd like to move 15 feet.
Of course you can.
10 feet, sorry.
I'll let you.
Yeah.
Next
Thank
is
you.
Scally.
Can I still see the one that Goblin is fighting?
Yes.
I will shoot it again then. So it's either, when it rolls through, a 19 or a 16. So a 19.
The 19 will definitely... Well, both of them will hit.
Okie dokie. 22 points of damage.
Lovely stuff. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Is
I
there
think.
any attitude this time with the bow, or is he just still kind of...
No real attitude. Just trying to line it up through all the fog and.
Cool. And rain, because it's still raining very heavily. The occasional crack of thunder
Yeah,
now
he
as
just
well.
looks a bit sad because it's like he's stuck out in the rain. He's been stabbed a few times.
Looks
He's
like
not still not quite woken up yet because this is about 15-20 minutes after we all got out of bed.
like a wet, blooded lizard. Oh.
Yeah,
Is,
just
his
very
ears
sad.
slightly
Oh.
droopy with like dripping off the corners of his ears?
His
now?
ears are hanging down and everything.
Oh, I almost feel sad, but I don't. Munchie.
He's not feeling his most badass self.
Oh dear, what a shame. Bunchy. Finished sulking? No, obviously not. No, can't hear you.
Non-sprechen.
I would like to turn to Scallywag, who's just below him, and say, "Hey, Scally, how are we doing? Are we winning yet? You guys need to kill these things? I mean, that's all we seem to do."
I don't think so. They seem pretty strong. I'm cold.
So, begrudgingly, hearing Scallywag, who he trusts to be good at judging a situation better than probably he is, he will turn around, see what's going on,
Goblin's been mauled pretty bad.
and summon the power of lightning, and I will cast Call Lightning, especially as we are already in a stormy environment.
Nice.
So at the one that Goblin is fighting, after hearing he's taken a few hits, I will get the bolt of lightning to strike down on that one there, please.
Which one's that?
The one Goblin's fighting at the top.
Okay, strike a lightning. Does he need to make...
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, I like that. That last couple of sentences.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Well, the extra.
Yeah.
That is Lady
Oh,
Keith's favourite spell.
That
So
makes
it
me
should.
want
It should. My DC's a 16, not a 15. I don't know why it's done the same there. But okay, so it passes. So it'll take half. It will take half of
Or D10.
4d10.
That's... What does it look like when the lightning strikes this thing that didn't really have much HP left at all?
So I
Does it
want the
obliterate
cloud. I want the cloud to take the shape of like a goblin, if I can, and then literally just a lightning bolt is just going to come down and just totally annihilate, obliterate it.
Do I
Amazing.
need to do the save as well?
I don't think it's a AOE, is it? It just hits
Each
a
creature
target.
within 5 feet of that point.
And
Because Lady T cast it in the middle of 2 to get both of them, so would I need to do that as well, wouldn't I?
Then yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I am.
No.
Is that 19 damage?
Yeah.
No, that's not halved, is it?
No.
No, that's fine.
And then
I've got to do more.
19. Well, you won't have seen that it's hit me, would you, if there's this humongous thing in front of me?
as a bonus action, I am going to cast that on Goblin.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh,
Cheers.
I'm pretty disappointed. It's a one and I rolled a one on my healing, so twice.
7. Oh, thank you.
So as far as Goblin's concerned, he got hit and got healthier.
No, he still took 6 damage.
was Goblin's like very confused by all that? So it suddenly was painful and then fine. And then the thing
He's now
melted in
looking
front
up
of
at the
him.
sky. So he's now looking at the sky thinking, shit, this storm's dangerous. I need to hide.
It is still raining very, very heavily. Sticks.
But that'll be
sorry.
my turn, yeah.
Yes.
Am I stood up?
Yes.
Do I have a bow?
Yes.
Oh, no.
See, that's what you get for rolling a 1.
And I'm engaged in combat, aren't I?
Yes.
So I have to use my bonus action to
Yes.
disengage, please.
Yes.
Just Mr. Bernard. Excellent.
Run away.
Run away.
Run away!
Run away. Why they always
I love
get sticks? And then turn around to shoot with my longbow.
In the middle of the night.
Wow.
Way!
I think that's the first party crit we've got.
Yeah, tonight, yeah. We'll be
Very exciting.
Roll another d8 because of Piercer.
I'll do it again.
Did that give you
Just
crit?
a d8.
Did that give crit damage?
D8 gives you an extra damage dice if you do a critical hit with something that deals piercing damage.
Ah.
Plus,
I knew that.
does your archery not get added to that as well? Like, do you not have a plus for your...
Archery style.
Fight
Was that
style.
2 you did before? I honestly don't know.
I believe it does. It adds 2 to
Yeah, because I remember Callum had that, didn't he? He had
damage thing.
plus 2 to all his bow shots.
Let's say yes.
I'm happy to go with that.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Take a second shot.
Do it. Do it.
This time my laptop is still trying to restart.
That does not
12
hit.
hits.
No.
Oh.
So, narratively, how did you hit so well the first time but not the second? What happened? Were you distracted? Did you slip?
Did you get too cocky?
Paint me a picture.
Sticks was very excited with how good his shot was the first time. That he just assumed that he just hit it again as cockily missed.
And, cool. Did you have a third one still, or is that only in certain conditions?
No, I only get that on the first turn.
That's fine. Phew, what a relief. Anyway, it's the beastie's turn.
Come at me,
Leave me
bro.
alone.
Come at me.
It can move 50.
Oh, sticks.
Rah! I'm over here.
So that rolls down here. Running out of room down here.
I'm running out of map to run into.
So it's going to do. Hang on a minute. Let's just finish that. A bite and a hooves.
Way another dat 20 for cat.
Oh dear! I've rolled another crit. For me? Oh, you shouldn't have. But I did.
The first one didn't get me.
There's honestly something sinister about DM Cat.
Really? Why's that?
I mean, it's like we're at the fucking around stage. I think we're about to find out.
Oh, not on this map. I mean, not yet. This still isn't. This is still to just wear you down. Anyway, but who's to say the next one is like going to be bad?
You.
Me.
It's now 9 o'clock in the morning. So is it 9 o'clock in the morning? What time would you have woken up? You disgusting weird goblins.
First light.
I probably would have been up at twilight. Is Twilight the one?
Nighttime.
It's the one with the
About
it's
2.
It's the one with the it's the one with the vampires.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Spanish.
So you're all early risers. Not what I would have expected from goblins, but hey. Yeah, so let's say this is
Not by choice. I was awoken by red cats.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did that too. So yeah, I'd say it's kind of mid-morning now. Going well. Great day all around. So that was 16 damage to sticks.
Yeah, sticks is not very happy at all.
And this is going to use its bonus action to disengage. And that ends its turn. Goblin, you're next.
Ooh. Goblin will. Well, it's foggy, so he's not going to see this one down here. So I'm going to try and climb this thing because I want to get higher ground to see if I can find where everybody's gone.
I like that.
So 10, 20, so I'd only be to there. It's full movement.
So you're face to face with a very surprised deer, and it is just a deer.
I'm going to use my talking action to shout really loud in its face while flapping my arms, making myself the bigger thing. Rah!
Yeah.
Trying to scare it off.
And they all do that.
What, shout back at me?
Yeah, and start flapping their arms.
From here,
No!
I still, because of the fog, I wouldn't see anything, would I?
No. So you have not seen anything. Got it.
No, because I've
Next.
been in that corner, I've been hiding in there, so my rage is now finished because I've not done any damage.
That's
Have
yes.
you been hit?
That's me then.
Okay. Next up is Grip Hook. Actually, just before Grip Hook, Goblin, can you give me a perception check?
I shall do. Possibly. Perception.
With that, you can smell something really bad. It could be the thing you just killed. Might not be.
Can I tell what direction the smell's coming from?
With a 23,
'Cause if I can, I would-
yes.
Yeah, I would like to just make I know it'd be disadvantaged short bow attack just in that general direction and hope for the best.
It's coming from the north. To the top of the map.
Let's see. So at disadvantage, it'd be a 17. But I'm just because I can't see anything on this map.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just scroll out and make sure you've not put O on. No, you haven't.
No.
So no, I am literally going to fire around that area.
So do you want to give me a ping
So
again?
if
Okay, that hits
if
nothing.
there's nothing there, then
No, that hits
that's
nothing.
fine. That's where
And
I've just randomly
and
tried.
I would Brownie's honour, because I didn't make it into guides.
No,
if
no,
there was
it's
something
fine.
in there, I would have said.
It's fine. Do I still got my extra attack?
Yeah.
because I'm going to do the same thing again,
Yeah.
but over here. Can you see that ping?
Yes. Okay. Interestingly, there's something else.
Hang on, let me see if it hits first.
Oh yes.
Disadvantage 19.
Yeah. Well, what you've actually hit is not one of those things. There was just a centipede, just centipeding around in the bushes. So just
Like the guessing game.
it's great, isn't it?
It's like battleships.
You sunk my battleship.
So these ones. So what was that you did?
19, so 8 damage.
8 damage. Oh,
So it means I've still got my rage because I've done some damage. Happy days.
You know what? You aim into the distance, thinking that you can smell something. So there's got to be something weird out there. You take a shot with your bow, and you kill it.
Don't tell me centipedes are these really peaceful healing animals.
No. It would have attacked
It's a
you.
centipede.
Yeah.
I would have attacked us. That's all right then.
Yeah, it would have done. It's not aggro, but it's just a little bit of flavour if you'd gone rummaging around certain other bushes. So, awesome. That was great. Anything else that you would like to do?
No, that's it for my turn.
Scallywag. Look at you all bunched up down the bottom of the map and not moving.
Okay.
Griphook didn't get his go because Goblin decided
no.
to do something else after the perception check.
That's right, yeah, and I'd already moved down the initiative. Apologies, Griphook.
Sorry.
I'm just going to move up to this evil-looking thing and go, guys, Helm is with us. We will win.
Oh, Griphook's found the Legion.
He's a cleric. I've just not played him like that. How do you work flanking?
Yeah, I'll give you. Flank away.
Boo. There's a 17 hit.
I believe it does. Yes, it does.
That is 12 bludgeoning damage. Oh, yeah, +4. And I get to add an extra d8 because of Divine Strike.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah. Love stuff. Yeah, so that is 78. 1! And I will add a Fury of the Small to that.
That's another 3, isn't it? Every little helps. I imagine these things look like if any of you ever watched the original Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah.
Those
Hellhound things.
the hellhounds.
Yes,
from
I
that.
know exactly what you're on about.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining these things look at. Anything else you would like to do?
I need to find the keymaster.
Now it's Scallywag.
It's going to be the same thing again. I'm just going to steady aim, shooty.
I'm going to start needing to
see
make
what happens.
maps that like constrict or stuff to like push you not to be bunching in the corner. Oh,
Well,
dear.
it's still only a 12 because with my advantage from steady aim, that 9 means nothing. And it's still only a 12, so I still miss.
That still misses, yes.
Yeah, that's fine. But it's not an @1, so I'll take it.
Cool. Would have been Munchie, but Munchie's not doing anything. We'll come back to him as soon as Scott reappears. Unless he's hiding on the other side of that chair. No, he's not. Sticks. Hi, back to you. Oh,
He's back.
let's pause. Munchie?
Yeah.
Thunder, lightning thing on this one that's fighting down here.
Thunder, lightning thing.
But I'm going to aim just behind it so it doesn't hurt anybody else.
Very smart. It's a dex save, wasn't it?
Yes, please.
Smells like meta to me.
He saw what happened last time, so he's learned.
Has he, though? It is
And last
Munchie.
time I deliberately didn't say anything about it until he'd done it.
And it is Munchie.
That is terrible. 4d10. Rolled a 10. That's 5 lightning damage.
What a shame! This is going great.
think I've got anything I could do with my bonus action really at the moment. How is everyone looking health-wise around there? Is anyone looking particularly battered?
I'm
No.
not quite blooded.
Okay.
So I'll just cast a level 1 healing word onto Styx. They give him 8 HP back. And then I'm just going to shout to Styx and say, hope you feel better, but this is what it feels like to be the tasty one. As soon as he's being chased by this thing.
Oh, vegan activist Munchie, I love it. Styx, it's your go now.
I hate being tasty. As I'm disengaged from combat with it.
It's disengaged
That's what
from
using
combat
bonus.
with you.
Yeah. I'll use my bonus action to redirect Hunter's Mark onto it.
Mm-hmm.
And as it's still in combat with grip hook, I will use my longbow to try and shoot it from point blank range.
Do you get disadvantage? Right.
Yeah.
Ah, look at
Normally,
me.
yes.
But if you're flanking, does that then cancel it out?
That would be up to you.
Yeah, I'll say just normal. So, 14 matches. How do you want to do it?
Oh, he's going to jump onto the bow and pull back as hard as he can, stretch out his full body sideways onto the bow to then release, jump down and release the arrow so it goes straight into the heart of it. If it has a heart.
It does.
Probably has about 6 looking at the building, I think.
Meta?
No, I mean like as in the
Just in
picture, as in
general.
how it's built on the picture. Yeah, he's got all these different body parts. It wouldn't surprise me if he's got like 6 hearts.
Maybe. Okay, that one's dead.
I go breathe a massive sigh of relief. Stick's tired again.
Goblin, your turn.
Can I do another perception up the
Yes.
just specifically the north?
Yes.
I would like to just try and fire again.
Yeah, the wind's changed slightly, so you didn't catch anything else and you can't hear anything either. Yeah, do another
So
ping
I'm going to
for
go
me.
about there-ish.
Okay, so what are you going to
Get a
do
bit
there?
closer to me. I am, because it's still a distance.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, no, I'm going to move up there and start just slashing with the axe in that direction kind of thing.
Okay, well, you're not...
So it'd be 17 if there was anything.
There's nothing there. You're swishing into empty brush on the top of a tree. It's not a huge
So
tree.
I'm going to move up this way
Yes.
and try again here.
Okay, you do.
Ooh. Hang on. Oh, wow. 22.
That will hit. This was
Oh,
tracking
there's
the...
another one.
Yeah, it was tracking the deers the other way. 22, okay.
And then I'm going to use my... It's a 11 to damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use my talking action. Once again, figure it worked with the deers to try and make myself look like the bigger man. And
It does nothing. I mean, you can roll me an intimidation if you want, but it's going to...
It's more, does it echo? Can other people hear me?
That's the thing. Can everyone else roll me a perception, see if you hear it?
Breathing. Because I'm quite far away from everybody and nobody would have seen where I went. I didn't mean to split the party.
That's fine.
Excuse me.
Oh, Scott.
Oh, Jesus.
So, Scally,
I rolled an 11, so that'd have been a 16 if I'd have used real dice.
That's such a shame. Maybe Munchie was investigating the grass to see if it was any good grass. So, Scally, you do hear it, and with a 23, you can determine that it's from Goblin, and it's from the north. Now, whether you
Okey-dokey.
want to interpret that as Goblin just making random goblin noises, or that he's actually in combat with something else, how would Scally interpret that?
Let's see.
Oh, please crow back at me. Caw-caw, caw-caw.
No, it's just Goblin being Goblin.
Is the grass good grass?
Do you want to roll me a nature?
Oh, okay. Just because if that's what I was looking at. I mean, I know my
You know
grass.
your
He knows his grass.
I mean, it's good grass. It's some nice sturdy big bushes, but it's not the dank. It's not the. It's not the. It's not the.
Burns down too quick.
It's not the herb you're looking for. I mean, it's
These are not
damp.
the herbs you're looking for.
It's damp, but not dank. But it is rather attractive. Okay, so you guys at the bottom of the map, as far as you know, you've killed these two monstrosities and goblins wandered off. Let's keep in initiative order just for reasons. Griphook, what would you like to do now? Unless Ali's gone dealing with...
I'm here, sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
I was just eating. I think Grippick would like to try and learn more about these creatures that he's not really came across before. To see if he can find out anything about them.
Okay, do you want to roll me an investigation?
Yes. That's it.
It
All the
is.
different animal parts
don't know.
confuse him.
Yeah, it's just like, why are these species together?
It is disgusting. It is lumpy. It is even stinkier in death. So that's
I
what you
thought
know.
they smelled bad on the outside.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anything else you want to do, or are you just investigating?
Just investigating.
Cool. Scally.
I will stealth dash my way up here.
Okay, hang on a second.
Stealth dash.
Give me a stealth roll.
Come on, you're a rogue man if you can do anything well.
Oh, let's see. Let's see how those dice are treating you today.
Yeah!
Very
that's
well.
gotta be good.
That's fine. Nothing happens.
Awesome. I
Munchie?
was about to get butt fucked by centipedes.
Yeah.
Just curiosity, do you have to roll twice because you dashed, or is it just one stealth for the lot?
I'm just going to say one.
Excellent.
Although I like the evilness. Wish I'd thought of
I
that.
specified stealth dash.
I'm only asking because I've got a thing that lets me dash stealthily, so I didn't know if you were supposed to, if how it was meant to be done. That's all.
I wasn't going fast, just far.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my action to dash also, and I want to get to the cliff, which I think was about 50 feet of movement. I have 10 feet left. Am I able to climb any of the...
Yep, I'll let you climb
Cliff?
to the top. Because no one wants
Okay.
to get stuck halfway up anywhere, because that's just no fun.
Well, so if I climb to the top, I see what I see. I will just shout down to everybody that I think we need some help up here, guys. Goblins fighting another one of those weird creatures that Griphook's looking at. What is it, Griphook?
I don't know. It's weird.
Helpful. Passive aggressive conversation going.
Echoing through the fog and the rain. Just thanks.
Wow, we are so much better for knowing that.
I'm loving passive aggressive scallywag.
I don't. I've got bonus action. I'm trying to see if I've got any bonus action attacks because I don't think I can use my lightning at the minute.
Your mum's a bonus action attack.
Well, dashing for a goblin because of nimble escape. Is it dashing or is it just disengaging? I think it's both. Is a bonus
Disengage and
action.
hide.
Disengage and hide.
Ah, damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just checked that.
Should have been a rogue.
Hmm.
Oops, all rogues.
Yeah.
Oops, all rogues.
Although saying that,
Oh my
Doing
God.
that 5 corners of the map where we all just steady aim longbow something in the middle.
I did buy Keys to the Golden Vault. Roguey.
I'm gonna have to use my action.
I'm a rogue now.
Do I have any bonus action?
I'm a
attacks?
bad
I don't
rogue.
think I do.
I'm just really cold.
Bless you. I will say one thing that I'm up on the 3rd floor here, so the heat does rise whatever we have, which is very
Yeah,
nice.
I mean, I'm on the 2nd floor, but the snow is not helping things.
I hate snow.
This is amazingly the coldest room in our house. So random.
I can't find anything else to do at the moment, so I'll just
That's
have
all right.
to end my turn there.
I'll find something for you to do in a minute. Sticks?
Styx is still hunting. Well, was going to be hunting deer, but obviously he's heard Munchie yelling.
Oh, the deer that were here have. They are keep fucking off. There's too much
Sticks is
violence and
upset.
goblins and shit.
He's going to be very upset by the time he gets up there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get anywhere as far as the bottom of the cliff. I've actually got my PC working now, so let's see how far I can get.
Whoa, okay.
The dash.
Don't cross the swords, guys.
Don't cross the streets.
Don't cross it.
Gosh, I thought I was hallucinating.
Yeah, I could dash as far as the bottom.
Cool. If you want to move on, that's cool.
Yeah, just don't lose those deer.
So single-minded.
And I think that's my turn.
Right, the Rotter's going to go next, because that's what I'm going to keep calling it now. It's going to attack Goblin.
There was another passive aggressive scally comment of, I think those deer are Venice gone.
Don't be so silly.
That's rough.
Very
even by
important,
my standards. Not quite. Speaking action, these things are mimics, so it is going to mimic Goblin's shout, just to see if it attracts
Yay! It's gonna
everyone
wail
else to
back at
help.
me.
Yeah, so it's going to duplicate exactly what you did, in the hope it's going to attract your friends to be a yummy meal, and then it will bite and hoof you.
It's hooful hit.
The hoof will hit, so let's deal with that one first. So let's reverse the order. It'll hit with the hooves for 10 bludgeoning damage, but it's kind of balanced oddly on the end of this cliff, so with the nat 1 on the bite attack, it goes to bite, overcompensates, slips down the edge of the cliff. So it's now,
Bye-bye.
let's say it's now in these bushes at the bottom of the cliff. It was a bit kind of
Awesome.
legs everywhere. Goblin, to your turn now.
I am going to turn around with my axe and face this direction because I've just heard somebody coming up the cliff behind me and I don't actually realise that it's a friend, not a foe.
I
Okay.
did shout in my normal voice.
It's peeing it down with rain and I was getting mauled by a weird looking thing. I'm not going to attack you, it's just threatening like that. Oh, you found me. I'm just going to take a short bow attack down the thing. Do I
But
get
when you
advantage
when you
because of the height?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
when you say it's just me, I say yeah. Boss told us to look after each other.
Boss.
Cool, that hits, that does damage. It's still standing. Anything else?
And then 23 for 8 damage for my extra attack.
Another 8 damage. Lovely.
And then because it screamed in my face, I'm going to do it again and scream at it again. Ah!
Amazing. Do you want,
I kind of
Not
like the
scream
idea
going
of us
out.
being like face in face of each other, just. Ah!
can you do an intimidation for me?
Uh,
I
probably
mean,
not. That's not rolled through.
Oh, it's 21.
What did I get?
21.
Oh, right.
I was going to say, it's not intimidated, but there's a brief moment, because these things are actually quite intelligent, but there's a brief moment of game recognise game. It kind of like,
Respect.
a,
Sorry,
just
receptor.
a little bit of like, oh, this juicy, tasty morsel actually makes some good noises. Still going to eat it. Anything else you would like to do?
No, that is my turn.
Awesome. Grip hook. Are you still poking around with this dead badger body thing?
Nope, I'm going to go. I'm just going to come up and be like, where the hell has everybody went? And then I'm going to dash up to fucking move. There.
Cool. So you're climbing up as well. That's great. Man, I wish I'd have
I'm
thought that I could have get you to do a bit of a check climbing up this wet rock, but I'm not going to be that cruel.
Oh, how high is the rock, by the way?
I think he's about like 6'4", 6'5", isn't he?
Not as high as Runchy.
I'm going to give myself inspiration on that one.
I like that. I like that.
Oh dear. Right. Love you too, Ali. I think it is. I don't know heights. I am not very good at visualizing measurements. So I would say these are a good story tall tree. So it's a good 1-story house level.
About 15 feet.
There you go. That's numbers. You could have told me 25 or 55 and I would have gone, yep, not a clue.
I'm only one.
So 30 foot to climb it then.
You could tell me something was like 8, 9 inches and I'd be like, yeah, whatever. Not very good at visualising. Is there any reason you wanted to know the height or just because you're the movement?
It affects my movement, yeah.
That's fine. Awesome. Scallywag.
I mean, we know that everything's going on up there by now, so I will bonus action dash. That's about
You
40
don't
feet
have
to get
to.
me up to
You
there.
can go elsewhere if you want to.
Sounds like a trap. Let's go.
Just to give you some expectations, I mean, we're coming up to 20 past 10 now. I'm tired. I think Scott's tired. We've got a couple of people ill. So what we're going to do is I'm going to resolve everything on this map, get you into the next one, but I'm not going to start the last encounter. I'll save that for the next session because that's going to be a biggie.
Oh, 3 sessions ago,
I've-
Goblins was on its last session.
I'd figured as much when I saw the time that we would be stopping at the next maps. I'm guessing because of how you rule flanking that I would now have advantage on this attack.
Yeah.
Because I'm stood next to Goblin, or flanking with Goblin. So is
You had advantage anyway with Ricky Shadash, didn't you?
not if there's somebody else within 5 feet of it. I have to be fighting it by myself.
Oh, it. Ah, right.
Yeah.
I thought
So-
it was just by feet of you for some weird reason.
No, just as long as I'm the only one fighting it, I permanently have advantage, unless I have disadvantage for some reason.
I love it.
That is
I'm not
11.
in direct combat with that thing. You know that, don't you?
Oh,
Yeah, but
'cause
you stood within
I'm-
5 feet.
I'm at the top of a cliff.
yeah,
He's at the
it
bottom
fell
of the
down
cliff.
a cliff.
Oh.
Oh. Well, it's still a 20,
Sorry.
so it still hits either
Yeah.
way.
That's 26. Ooh.
In fact, I'd still have advantage then if she's not directly next to it, because she's not within 5 feet of it. Booyah, Reiki Shadashi still applies.
It's still broken.
It's 26 damage then.
Graham, you're a monster. I love you. Right.
You don't win Assassin Rogue. It's even more broken.
Yeah. Just amazing.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Is that all? Whew. Okay, Munchie. Welcome to the top of the
On
cliff.
top
It's like,
of
like the Lion
the
King.
top of the cliff now. Yeah, I can see down to see the monster there. So just behind it, I'm going to bring down another crack of lightning down just behind it. So it'll be another DC 16 deck save.
Very, very frightening.
Thunderbolts and lightning.
This is preoccupied after falling off the cliff, so it doesn't see it coming. And
That is still terrible rolling.
Yes.
how do you want
D10 443.
You're not even
how
getting
do
the
you want to
average.
do it?
There you are.
Yay!
Because it does obliterate it.
I want to separate, like, as it hits it, I want like the badger head or whatever it is to be separated from the deer legs, and so the anatomy all splits into what it should be on its own. If it's like stitched together or however it is.
No, it's like some kind of.
That's good.
It's like a bred together monstrosity. I can. Do you want me to, as they are all dead now? Would you like to see what it is?
Yeah. It's like a group of animals have got together, had a big bukkake orgy, and this is what came from it.
I couldn't have said that any more eloquent.
I try.
Just rolls off the tongue with that, doesn't it?
Beautiful. Okay. So this is what you can see.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's even
It's got
better
baboon's
than that.
ass.
Yeah. That is some grim stuff. It's got some wonderful description as well. So I
Oh,
will.
goodbye, sleep tonight.
So I will leave that all for your entertainment. So this one is dead, and
With my bonus action, could I just lower my hempen rope just to assist people climbing up the wet cliff?
of course you can. So you're all
So seeing
at the top of Pride Rock now, or whatever it's called.
Oh no, I was gonna let go of the rope as they're climbing up because they tried to kill the deer, so I was gonna drop them.
I'm gonna try and do a call to gather everybody up on the rock. Cuckoo! Cuckoo!
I didn't touch the rope. Does that mean we're out of initiative?
No, let's keep it initiative now. Sticks, what do you want to do?
I would like to climb to the top of the rock and then see if I can still spot the deer and or anything else that would like to eat me.
Okay, give me a perception.
Where's my sheep gone? I can hear a crying child.
Oh dear. Do you need to go and investigate? Roll for investigation of crying child.
Probably because she likes deer and she don't want you to kill them all.
I would guarantee it's because she's either lost one of her cuddly toys or her handkerchief or her brick, because she has this whole set of things that has to come to bed to her, or she simply can't put the bed sheets straight.
Or just simply can't even. And I think we all identify with that. 14. Well, you can see the deer.
Yeah.
Yay! I'd like to shoot a deer, please.
Cool, you can shoot the deer.
Can I use my reaction to do anything to stop him hitting the deer?
Yeah, of course you
Will
can.
you allow me to?
I'm up for the high
Push him down the
jumps.
cliff. Push him down the cliff.
I mean, little bit of
I
PvP.
shall do that, but
Just
if
yeet
it-
him.
Don't like how this goes, because I don't know how I can react without PvP.
if he's standing on the bottom of the bow and trying to pull back just as he's about to
Kick
hit
the
it,
bow out from under him.
I just want to just kick his foot so it slips off the bow, so it's not going to be a hit.
Okay.
Or I'm happy to also Robin Hood it and just blow in his ear to distract him like Maid Marian.
That'd be the creepiest fucking thing you've ever seen in your life.
I mean, I'm here for both. What would you like to do?
I think it'd freak him out more if I
Yeah.
blew in his ear,
Okay.
romantically.
Go on, roll me a charisma for that. And Styx, you can roll me a constitution. Well, you do try, Munchie, but maybe you kind of, instead of softly
Burp in
blowing,
his
that's it, exactly. I was going to say you kind of spit more than you blow, but maybe there's a burp in there as well.
I didn't mean to do a save there. Sorry.
I was like, what are you doing over there? You trying to eat it, Angela?
No, I was just doing a roll for that tooth being in my mouth, but I didn't mean to do it as a save. I meant to do it as just a
You're
normal.
fine. You're getting used to it now. It's all good.
Just eat it.
Just
Just eat
Sorry,
it.
I realised that went to the GM. It was a
24.
24 on my constitution.
nice.
Nice.
So
All the rest of his teeth are rotten. He wouldn't notice another one.
grim.
Exactly.
So Styx, yes, that does hit, and you do
obviously not.
successfully kill a deer.
Yes.
And the other two are going to fuck off out of fear. So they absolutely leg it now. So congratulations.
We come
you have
across
dead
a
deer.
baby deer
celebrates.
with a really friendly rabbit at some point.
Oh, yes. Just grab it.
I mean, I wasn't going to, but I might now. And you all won't give a shit because you're weird goblins.
Styx will shoot that one too.
Yeah. Right, so
Starts talking.
That ends my turn.
I'm going to drop the initiative now. For now. Would anyone like
Can
to
I
do
cast-
something?
I would like to cast Healing Word on the deer to bring it back to life and then scare it away so it runs away with its friends.
I'm sorry, it is dead.
I
So
would
unless
like
you
to shoot
do
it again.
have resuscitation, resurrection.
Identify or resurrection.
Well.
If we're out of initiative, then yeah, I'm happy to run over to it and cast Revivify.
keep it nearby, and I will ritual cast speak with animals with it and apologise for everybody's terrible behaviour. But it was either we kill them or the big stinky guys kill them.
I mean,
But they were running away. It could have been nobody kills them.
No, they'd have got them eventually.
I won't do that, but Munchie will climb back down the cliff and will not wish to see the deer being butchered or anything like that.
That's where Styx is going.
So I'm just gonna sit there and eat a mushroom because mushrooms are better than deer.
mushroom. Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Interesting.
the DM must answer.
Scott, you can send me a DM. Slide into my DMs and
will.
ask me anything you want.
Do I need to do that now, or can I think on
You
this
can
before the
think-
next session?
You can think on whatever. You can think on it. I like that.
I love that you don't even have to answer the truth. Whatever you say, he regards it as a fact.
That's cool.
It doesn't say the DM has to answer truthfully. It just says the DM has to answer.
Yeah, you regard this answer as a fact. I love that.
Amazing. Right, so Styx, you have gone over to the dead deer.
Not doing a
And ruined it.
Yeah.
Cuts his own hand while butchering it.
Oh
He brings it
yes.
back to life. That's how badly he did that.
You don't manage to get anywhere near as much meat as possible off it, so that there is enough for one like tiny snackette.
Oh, sorry.
That's where all these quick
But-
ones keep coming from, is it?
As you head off towards this little path thing, the rain is still incessant. Thunder and lightning is almost constant now. You are all wet through. It's now, let's say, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. It's been a while because you all got up at the crack of dawn, so you're all hungry and wet in this middle of this weird foggy forest being chased by badger
not
fuck
hungry.
knows what. You've just killed a deer. In the distance, Sticks, you can see some lights shining between the trees.
Can I have a try and work out what they are?
Yes, if you'd like to. Can you roll me perception or history? Perception or history? Perception, please. 21. Okay, you can see that these are like floating orbs of light in the trees, slight at a distance, almost lighting the way through the trees.
Off over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Can I
Ooh,
use
what
this
shiny
time and
lights.
the... Ooh. Sorry, go on.
Everyone see shiny lights. Shiny lights.
Angela, you want to... what does Goblin want to do?
I just want to use this time and the rain to my advantage, and I want to kind of make myself a little... I'm sorry, Scott. A skin suit out of this big guy to keep me a bit warm.
You're going full
It's
Julian,
wet and
aren't you?
cold.
If it's the
Are you
monstrosity thing, then I'm not too fussed about the monstrosity thing.
It's
'cause
the monstrosity thing, the
that-
big thing.
That's not a natural creature, so
Oh, that's fine. I want to try and make myself a little skin suit, a rain jacket, so to speak.
Just a
it's
quick
not like a
a quick question, Scott, Graham, Ali. Is there such thing as triple disadvantage?
Not in this game.
I mean,
Pathfinder, yes.
there can be if you want.
I need
Yeah,
I
roll
need
three
I need a
times and take the lowest.
constitution, but
I will roll 3 times and take the lowest. Constitution save or straight constitution?
constitution save, because this is going to be minging and rough.
20,
This
20,
thing
21.
This thing is vile and full of demon fucking.
Goblin
my
just does not give a
Oh
fuck.
shit! Shit!
The dead
Oh,
god.
don't make me laugh, it hurts.
I'm trying hard not to laugh too quickly in case Mark's gone
Would
to sleep.
Scallywag react violently to that because he stood next to it whilst it happened?
Yeah, I mean, by all means,
I'm turning it
constitution.
inside out and using the rain to wash the guts out of it and stuff to make it nice
That's-
and clean.
I mean, Scallywag's into it.
I mean, he was, and then it just took a turn for the worse at the end.
Then some lumpy bits fell out, and you got a whiff of it.
It's like, that's really good. I can see what you're going with there. Yeah, that's all.
Wow. Just fucking wow. I mean, you do have a +7, so that was only ever going to be fairly epic. So,
I'm sorry.
yes, you can do that.
Sweet. I've got a nice new raincoat. Anybody else want one?
No, thank you.
I'm going to canonically say that for however long Goblin is wearing that, Scallywag is going to stay about 20 feet away from him at all times.
Yes.
Can you give me... Oh, I haven't got a sheet off the top of my head. What's good for, like, a crafting... I want to see how good you can make this suit. What?
Sleight of hand, maybe? That's what I've been using for...
I would
Other
normally say
stuff.
dexterity is like for like fiddly things. So how well you've been
Tools
able
you've
to
got.
Yeah.
survival or
Disguise kit.
That's okay. Okay, with the 19, you make a pretty
No,
good...
that's just with disguise kit. That's not with an actual...
I mean, if you had them, leather workers' tools would probably be the
No.
closest thing for making
I've got
clothing.
disguise kit and a loot. Where the hell have I got a loot?
Why not?
Same reason Bokrod's got a flute, because it gives you random shit.
Yeah, can you give me dexterity then?
Just a straight deck.
Yeah, just straight dex. 18. Okay.
18.
It's pretty consistent. Okay, so you make this suit. It's not as butchered as that deer is. It's all right. Yeah, it's raining sufficiently heavy enough to work to wash off the more lumpy bits and the congealed stuff and all like the demon ichor from it. But there's still going to be a lingering whiff. So it's
yeah, but every now and again I'll just chew on my bone, so it's fine.
well, if you don't chew, I'm going to say if you don't chew on your bone while wearing it, I'm going to get it will give you disadvantage on any stealth because people are going to fucking smell you coming.
So for the start of the next session, and everything. Well, as long as I'm wearing this, can that be a free action every turn to chew the bone?
Yep. I mean,
While
why
all this
not?
is going on, can I be searching for herbs and finally use my herbalism kit to try and make some some
Yes.
healing?
Yeah. I mean, that's a great
What?
idea. Certainly won't need it.
What do I want me to roll
I
to
have literally
do
no
that?
idea.
Nature.
There you go. That's
I
the
mean,
one.
that's
I didn't know if there was a special button for kits and shits.
I mean,
and
if you're
things.
searching for herbs in the woods,
Yeah.
nature
Nature.
seems most appropriate.
Yeah, I'm gonna say if you're proficient with the herbalism kit, then it'll be on the side for you. Just press it.
I've got the herbalism kit. I press it and it comes up with
Query.
attribute. So that'll be
That's
wisdom.
for when you're making it, I believe. Not searching.
Nature or survival or
But I'm going to do nature. But before I do, I would like to cast guidance on myself.
Of course.
There's a D4 extra, so
That's a
22.
great success. Whatever it is you're making, you make a good one.
Just one.
I literally know nothing
If you
about
remember,
this.
if you remember, I think Alegna used to
Alegna,
use
yep.
herbalism kits to heal people.
Yep, I love that. So, what's the? I'm seeking wiser guidance. How many would this make? I mean, is this does 2 or
I would
10
say roll
or-
a d4,
Okay, I love that. Thank you,
me
Graham.
personally.
Yeah.
2. I like that. So we will use that going forward. Thank you, Graham.
And then I'll just have to work out what the healing is on
We'll come up
one
with
of
something.
those. But yeah,
So now you've all made your disgusting skin suits and killed a baby deer and searched in the mud for some grasses and shit. Anyone else want to do any weird shit? Or did you want to leave this
the key will
map?
have shiny lights, shiny lights.
Is that what you're pointing out to everybody else? Anybody else interested in the
Yes.
shiny, shiny lights?
No.
Yeah, I'll adjust my hood a little bit and
Yeah.
look in the direction of the light.
Okay.
Scallywag heard shiny and thought loot, so he's going to head in that direction.
Oh, there we go. There's
So-
those herbs.
You're all heading this way. I'm not going to move you onto the next map, but I will describe it because I don't want to give away too much too soon. So as you head out of the forest, there are shiny lights that float in the trees, beckoning you out of the wet forest as thunder crashes overhead, and you're been throwing up whatever it was you ate this morning as lightning strikes. And in the distance, on the top of a slight hill, there's a gravel path, a brick path up to a paved area leading up to a house. And the house is kind of average size.
Made of candy.
No, it's made of brick.
Oh.
It's average size. Looks very cosy. There's some lights on inside, lights on outside, and it looks very, very approachable. And thunder strikes, lightning flashes, and that's where we're going to end this session.
Yay! I love that.
Thank you very much. I'm very excited for what the next one could bring, and it gives me a little bit more time to prepare absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing at all.
we have everybody next week for Everthon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then the week after, I will not be free to play. So I'm going away for a few days for
Oh,
my
I was
birthday
gonna
with
say.
Liz. So
How dare you?
Because it's
I'm sorry,
it's
so-
a special one as well, isn't it?
So yes, we get back a little bit later than be able to play. I think so. We'll be home about 11 o'clock on that Thursday.
The big 3-0, is it?
3-0 plus 10.
See, forever 30.
Well,
So
So, guys, are we all nipping up that way to surprise him, yeah? Sorry, I thought you were off the call already, Scott. My bad.
pardon, I didn't hear anything.